Folks, I don't know, like, this is stuff that no one talks about. How come no one talks about this? We got Venus here. Venus. It is the decade of Venus. We're in it right now. So scientists hail the decade of Venus with 3 new missions on the way. The second planet from the sun will soon get some overdue attention. It's the goddamn decade of Venus. Can we stop with these Mars movies? Oh, the Martians. Oh, look, it's fucking Matt Damon on Mars. Oh, can we stop with this shit? Like, he doesn't need to go on Mars. He needs to go to fucking Venus, and we're gonna send him there now, right? It's the decade of motherfucking Venus. Why are there so many goddamn Martian movies? Mars, we're going to Mars, 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 Mars. Elon wants to go to Mars. Jeff Bezos wants to go to Mars. These motherfuckers on Mars, right? Doom is on Mars. I love Doom, but we need to have some Venus stuff here. So we're going to Venus. It's the decade of goddamn Venus. 3 new missions on the way. All right. As planetary scientists resumed meeting in person. Hey, okay. Venus experts had something special to celebrate. For decades, the Venus community. I consider myself a member of the Venus fucking community. I'm a member. This is a big fucking community. This is a real, like, this is a, like, we're a bustling group of folks. The Venus community has been crying out for missions. Only one dedicated spacecraft is currently studying our next door neighbor, and NASA's last robotic Venus visitor ended its mission in 1994. What the fuck are we doing? What a waste of goddamn time. Within just a couple weeks in 2021, however, Venus scientists suddenly had a veritable banquet to look forward to, with NASA and its European counterpart committing to 3 new missions due to launch in the early 2030s. 2030s, folks. Let's get it. Let's get it. Well, so I guess we're not in the decade of Venus, unless, you know, maybe we are. Maybe 2030s is the decade of Venus. I don't know. For the planetary scientists who focus on Venus, this year's Lunar and Planetary Science Conference, LPSC, held in Texas and virtually. So it was held in Texas, but also it was virtual. That's interesting. Was an opportunity to celebrate the triumph. I would like to just take a moment to acknowledge how fantastic it is. We've actually moved on from talking about what proposed Venus missions could do to actually talking about what our missions will do at Venus. Jorn Helbert, a planetary scientist at the German space agency DLR, said during a talk on Tuesday, March 8th, it's just an incredible moment. So I'm happy. He's excited. This motherfucker's happy to be alive. Over a few short weeks of June 2021, NASA committed to 2 new Venus missions, Veritas and Da Vinci, while the European Space Agency greenlit one called Envision. All 3 are expected to conduct the bulk of their observations in the early 2030s and are designed to revolutionize scientific study of the planet. Venus scientists have been taken to celebrating the decade of Venus, and that moment has been a long time coming. The Venus community, we are tight. I love Venus. I'm a huge fan. So I guess maybe we're in the decade of Venus in the sense that we're, like, getting ready to construct these missions to go to Venus, or the next decade is the decade of Venus, because then we're going to have all this new info. Maybe it's 2 decades of Venus. We get 2 right back to back. I mean, that's a good deal. I'll take 2 decades of Venus. Thank you. Even with decades-long gap in NASA missions, that work hasn't been in vain. Neither Veritas nor Da Vinci was a first-time proposal, allowing scientists to sharpen their designs until selection. There you go. So we got, oh, look at that. That's some Venus, an artist's depiction of the volcanism on Venus. That's a lot of Venus for you. Love Venus. Anyway, we're going to get some new missions, so you can read the rest of this article if you'd like. But we're getting some new missions. We're going to Venus, y'all. That's cool. Again, imagine if instead of, you know, Putin, like, invading Ukraine and trying to kill, like, you know, mothers and children, imagine if he would have spent all that money on us going to Venus, you know, like, wouldn't that be great? Imagine, like, we could just get rid of these stupid-ass, dumb fuck world leaders and stop spending money on weapons of war and nuclear bombs and killing each other in jails and prisons and all that, and we could spend money on going to fucking Venus, because I want to go to goddamn Venus. Imagine if we put, like, $8 quadrillion in going to Venus. We could. We're just choosing not to because we're stupid. But anyway, pro-Venus, I'm in the Venus community, and I like Venus, so there you go.